Hello to everyone. How are you? This is Joanna, and this is Friday, and I am back because the rest of my Sephora order came in. As you know, I had ordered this Fenty bar of soap. I had actually ordered all of this together, and for some reason, this Fenty bar of soap came yesterday, all by its lonesome, in a box that was 3 times the size of the one that I have now. And I did order all small items, and I really do like this. I haven't used it yet. I was contemplating on using it tonight, but I think I want to save this for Sunday night when I take my bath, and then I will remain home that Monday so I can enjoy this. So I'm going to share with you everything else that came in the box, but first, I want to share with you guys this. Y'all saw this out of me last night, and you heard me say that I had asked someone permission whether or not I could share that they got this for me. And I wanted to come back and make sure that I mentioned that because I did receive their permission this evening because they didn't get the notification for the message that I left them, and this is unopened, but this is the Brazil Nut body scrub. I did get the body butter to this, and that person did ask to be anonymous when they sent it to me last year. But Miss Kayla Michelle, thank you, Miss Kayla Michelle, was the reason that I have this. She is the reason that I was able to acquire this. I reached out to her, and I definitely want to let you know because even though people want to remain anonymous, I do respect that. I always ask when someone sends me something or I get something from them, or I purchase something from them, if I can share, because you want to give them a shout out. You want to give them a shout out because you're so happy and because they helped you acquire something. So I had reached out to Miss Kayla Michelle when I seen everybody posting this, and the reason I had reached out to her is, as you know, we are in the same state. And I had told her what it was that I was looking for and let her know, you know what I mean, that I was looking for this. If she was getting herself some, if she saw any extras, would she please, by any chance, snag me one and I would send what was needed. And she did that for me, and I want to thank her from the bottom of my heart. I did go ahead and edit my video to put that information in there because if it wasn't for Miss Kayla, I wouldn't have this. Now, we live in the same state, but the state that I live in doesn't have everything. Like, we have tons of restaurants that I don't feel we need. We have a few movie theaters. This isn't like she's somewhere where the city is bigger than ours and there's more things there. We don't have a Trader Joe's where I live. We do have too many restaurants, in my opinion. This is a great place to, run through if you want to get something to eat, but it's not great for much else because I used to always say when my son was growing up that if I moved, I would move somewhere to where there were sports arenas and football stadiums. There's just not much here. We don't have a Trader Joe's. We don't have some of the stores that you guys do, and much of the things that we acquire, we have to acquire through someone else. So I just wanted to thank you, Miss Kayla, and also to anyone else, because if I have reached out to you and you have sent me something that I did not have and I got it because of you, I also want to say a thank you to you as well, because I have thanked people each time, but I want to make sure that I mention everybody right now because y'all know for me, it's nail polish, nail stamping plates, body care, Starbucks cups. I'm always reaching out to people for Starbucks cups. So if you never ever saw where I said a thank you in the videos that I have done, anyone that has helped me acquire anything that I have been limbing for, this is a heartfelt thank you to you as well. And thank you again, Miss Kayla Michelle, because again, if it was not for you, I would not have this. So I'm going to share with you the little items that I got. I didn't get a lot, and when I thought about it, everything here is little. So this one is the first item right here. This right here, I think when we get paid this week, I'm going to go ahead and get a large one of these. I got this because of Miss Shonda here on YouTube. I was looking at one of her Instagrams and at one of her videos, and she really did like this. Now, when I first got this, guys, I didn't like it. I didn't like it until I got maybe way down in here. At first, I thought it was oily, and I have oily skin, so I do like it now. That's the weird thing. And I've seen a lot of the other ladies that I follow have had big bottles of this from various sales. And so this one is my second one. And this one right here is the first one. It's completely empty. So this one came in time. So this pay, I'm going to go ahead and get a full size of this because I do like it. I was using it every night, and then I was reading and I started using this like every other night. And I'm seeing the results that people are talking about. I really do like it. In fact, when I ordered that, I had also ordered this. This one I'm not liking as much. It's like putting pure water on the face. I got this because of Andrea Renee, but I am going to use it up, and I am going to try this in the jelly form. And then this one I ended up loving. I don't know if you'll be able to see how much of this that I have used, but I'm going to get 2 more of these. And the hair serum that I have not used yet, I'm going to get 2 of those just because I do know that when you try anything for the hair and the nails, it's best to get enough so that you have at least a 3-month supply. And I don't know how long that hair serum will last, but these are items already purchased, and I will repurchase this one. I will get 2 more of these. So what I actually got in the box, besides my new one of these, was I'm really favoring these Touchland hand sanitizers. And again, the very first one that I saw from Miss Andrea Renee. The first one that I purchased was the Vanilla Blossom, which I love. She had, I think, a pink one. I don't have that one, and I couldn't find that one. But if I see it, I will get it. So I do have, I think, 4 of these now. Vanilla, aloe, watermelon, and this one. And then another item that Andrea Renee had talked about is the Summer Fridays vanilla lip butter. So I went ahead and got this, and I haven't tried any of these out. Let me see. Yeah. So I'll probably try this out tonight. I do have various lip butters around here, but y'all know I have a thing for vanilla anyway. So I did want to go ahead and try that. And I got a sample. I almost purchased this. I did have it in my basket, the small one, until I saw they had a 100-point perk of this Pore Eclipse Milk Mattifying Primer. And everybody loves that green one. So I figured I'd go ahead and give this one a try. Even though, guys, I ain't been wearing no makeup, right? And then I hadn't tried anything from Patrick Starr's line, so I thought that I would try this mattifying setting spray. It's mattifying waterproof because I do have Urban Decay setting sprays. I have MAC, the coconut one, maybe the watermelon one, and I wanted to try this one because I hear a lot of people raving about this. And if I like it, I'll go ahead and get a big one as well. And then the last thing that I got that I included in my order was this K. Ollie Love Fest. And I did come home. When I came home, I opened this up. And I sprayed it on my wrist, and it's still there. And there's an underbase of this that's familiar to something else. But at the same time, guys, I did not try it on with nothing on my skin already. I actually had this lotion on from this morning, and that could interfere. So I will be retrying this out by itself. Now, I do like it. It was fragrant. I mean, I came home about 2 o'clock and sprayed this, and it's still on my arm. One of my coworkers liked it, and it's in this bottle instead, which kind of makes sense to me because the photo is just like the small apple one, and they're both red. They could be confused, so I don't know if they decided this at the last minute, but I do like this. I will, however, stick with this vial because while I sprayed it and I like it initially, I don't need a bigger bottle. This right here will do me just fine. And like I said, I need to make sure that I have the full effect of its full scent and not, because I sprayed something on my skin. But I am happy to have this. And again, like I said, I don't hate it, but I'm going to wear it a while. But needless to say, y'all know that usually I'm always talking about things I'll wear to work in healthcare. Yeah, this is not it. This is not it. This is too fragrant for that. Maybe if I was in an office job at work. But yeah, but I do like the initial, my initial try of this. And I'm very glad that I have it. So let's see, what else did I get? I think I've talked about, this right here. I just finished one of these. Y'all know how old this is. This came out when Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds first came out, and we all wondered why they gave us these instead of a gel. Now, some of these came in gel. This one did not. I had 2 of these. I might have even had 3 of these because I had planned on doing a giveaway with these at one time, and this was the popular scent. And then I bought 1 of each of the other ones. So here's why I'm bringing this up, guys. I just figured out how to use this, and that's going to sound odd, but when this first came out, we didn't know what to do with it. Some people said that they took the whole thing out and took a shower with it and put it back in the jar. Some people said that they broke pieces of it off. Trying to put it on a loofah, there were pieces of it falling. So I had some left over, and I actually took, I'd say about a tablespoon out, or just a little small scoop, and I put it inside my washcloth and folded my washcloth over like, what do you call it? What's that? Burrito. Let's just say I folded it over like a burrito. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. But I put some in the washcloth and folded the washcloth over, let the hot water hit it, and just started rubbing it on my arms and my legs and what have you. Well, when I opened up the washcloth, it had melted in there, and I was able to use it just like I had used a bar of soap on the washcloth. Astounding, right? How did I not try that before? I don't even know. If anyone knew that, I haven't seen their post. But because of that, I'm now ready to use these up. It worked just fine. My skin felt fine. I just hadn't thought about that before because all of us was doing everything else with these. This didn't react the way that the Lush shower jellies did, or the other shower jelly they had, like when they had the honey one out. But now that I know what to do with it, so I say all of that just to say, if you were someone like me that maybe if you still have these and you didn't get frustrated and throw it in the trash, try that. I just took a little scoopful, I'd say less than a tablespoonful, again, put it in my washcloth, folded it over, let that hot water hit it, rub the area I was going to rub, and then when I opened it up, it was dissolved enough for me to wash with it. So I just wish I would have come across that sooner. So the last thing that I believe I have to share with you here is, y'all know that I watch Alex Mojica. I watch her coffee channel. And she had these glasses. And after I got to looking these glasses up, I started seeing where there were other glasses that were shaped like a Coke can that didn't have any writing on them. And I actually wanted the ones that she had that did have the writing on them. So we're going to open this up and I'm going to share this with you. So here we go. These are the Coca-Cola can shaped glasses with Coca-Cola on them. Now, here's what I'm going to share with you. When Miss Alex showed this glass, she was actually doing a coffee recipe. I forget what coffee she used, but I did share that on Instagram, I think. She was showing 3 ways to make that particular coffee, and she did an iced drink in one of these glasses. Well, when I saw that the glass was shaped like a Coke can, and had Coke down the front, I'm like, oh my God, I want those glasses. Where did you get them? She told us that she had a Habitat for Humanity store. So they were thrifted, meaning they probably didn't cost as much as I paid for these. I found a seller that was selling these. I think it was $16 and maybe $8 to ship. It wasn't expensive. It might have been $12 and $8 to ship. And I went ahead and just took that because some people were selling these used, some were selling them new. And I will say though, if I see the regular glasses around here, because you'd probably get 6 or 8, and Libby is a popular glass brand, I do plan on getting a set of these in just the can shape with nothing on them. But I definitely wanted these first. Another thing that I've done is I had a bottle of brown sugar syrup, and I didn't really like it. That one and the pecan were the 2 that I was trying to go through. Well, I had stumbled on another video of Alex's that I'm sure that I had watched before, but I hadn't paid attention to. And on this day, I actually typed in a shaken brown sugar oat milk latte or iced coffee, and it brought me to another one of Alex's videos. And I tried this yesterday, but I had to use my Nespresso Chiaro. But the original recipe was for the brown sugar syrup. It was for some cinnamon. It was for 2 of the Nespresso Starbucks blonde capsules. Whatever oat milk you choose, which I want to get plain or extra creamy because I had vanilla. And then make sure I'm not missing anything. I think that might have been it. So anyway, what I did yesterday was I used the Chiaro pod. I had vanilla oat milk. I didn't have any cinnamon. I just did the sugar syrup and I used it in my coffee with the ice and shook it up and it was still good. So now that I have just a little bit of this syrup left, I done found something to do with it. I'm not going to buy a new bottle because I really didn't like it that much. And maybe later on, if they still make it for next summer, I'll get a new bottle now that I know that I love it in iced oat milk brown sugar lattes. And I'll share with you how much of that I have left. But I am going to pick out a few new ones later on, and I stick with my staples. So that was it. I just wanted to share this with you. These glasses are really, really nice. And again, I'm going to go over and share the amount of syrup I have left with you. So if you care to see that, stick around. If not, everyone have a great evening. So these were the syrups that I was currently trying to make myself use up. This is the brown sugar. This is how much that I have left. And like I said, now that I have found something to do with it, I don't have that much left. So I will use up what's in here the remainder of this August month making those iced oat milk brown sugar lattes. Now, if I find that brown sugar in this size bottle, then I'll go ahead and get another bottle. But I won't get another big one because I'm also trying to use up this butter pecan. Now, I did put this in tea, hot tea, and I do like it that way. I haven't tried the spiced brown sugar that way, but now that I know that I much prefer it in that iced coffee drink, I'm just going to save that for that. And then I have this cookie butter that I'm also trying to work on because I don't hate it. I just haven't found anything I want to put it in. Now, what I might do is substitute this for that iced oat drink because I had thought I was going to be making shakes. The cookie butter is not bad. It's just every time that I order the ones that I told you guys are my staples, I try to incorporate a new one to try. So I do want to try the toffee nut one, and I do want to try the chocolate chip cookie dough and see, you know, what those are about. And that's it. So again, if you've come this far, I thank you. Thank you again, Miss Kayla Michelle. Thank you again to anyone that has helped me acquire anything. And until the next time, everyone, have a great evening.